Everybody, today's book is Legend of the Emerald Rose by Linda Wichman. This one is so awesome. It is my favorite King Arthur retelling, and it is what happens after King Arthur and Guinevere have been taken out by Morgana, and so Morgan Le Fay, as some call her. This is the idea of a character who may or may not be their child. And so as you're reading through, it does a great job of mixing in the lore of the Byzantine Empire with the theology of Scripture, and it just mixes it all together. It is a beautiful romantic story. There are battles, there are fights, there are politics, there is people who love God and are running towards Him. There are people who have turned away from God and they don't want anything to do with Him. It is a great, enriching story for how to live out your faith. The language in it is beautiful because it's Scottish, Old English, Brits, Celts. Wonderful, wonderful phrasing in it. It has sassy characters that you will fall in love with because the female is very cute and goes on her own little journey, and the male is just an absolute jerk, but he's wonderful for it. So he doesn't get better, but he does get better in a way. So there is a very high steam factor. In fact, there is an instance of not necessarily explicit sexual content, but definitely sexual content that is referred to as dancing the way for Yahweh. So I thought that was a beautiful description of what was going on. There is some steamy content throughout, but there is nothing that is 100% anti-biblical. It does mention witchcraft throughout it because Morgan Le Fay and Merlin, and so they try to tie it in with prophecy and scripture and things like that. Doesn't quite mesh. Theologically, not everything they say is good, but they do emphasize the power of prayer and how God can use hidden thoughts and to really reveal things. So there is some spiritual warfare that goes on that is described that's kind of cool, and how it does that, which I thought was kind of biblically accurate. So fun story. Hope that you enjoy it. A little more iffy for certain audiences, but I would recommend it. It's one of my favorites. So enjoy.